Hi, this is Jen, and thanks for joining me for Take It Easy Tuesday, when actually this is probably going to be published on Thursday. But as long as you take it easy during one day of the week, that's great. So this card, I pulled out a bunch of supplies that I thought I might use. I have some My Mind's Eye Brad, some Dear Lizzie Word die cuts, and then this DCWV pad, and then I have a 12x12 Fancy Pants transparency, and then this Craftsmith hot buy pad from Michaels. The collection is Uptown Chic, and I do use the paper pad, the transparency, and I don't believe I use any of the other supplies that I actually pulled out. So originally I wanted to use the pineapple, and so I go ahead and cut this strip of pineapple out, and it's got some kind of like gold foiling. This is a really, really pretty paper pad, and Michaels had, I don't know when they came out with these, but I went last week, and they had a bunch of different ones. And so I went ahead and I cut the pineapples out, and then I took this piece of pattern paper, also from the paper pad, and cut it out to fit over my A2 size card. And so I just take my tape runner and I attach that to the card. And then I was trying to figure out what to do with the pineapple, and I couldn't really make it work for me. So I went through my stash and I found these Pink Fresh watercolor cards. They're kind of like journaling cards. And I grabbed a piece of black polka dot washi tape. And so I just placed the washi tape on the card, and then place the journaling card. But first I punched out a heart from the transparency, and I also punched out a pink piece of paper from this paper pad, and then I also end up punching out a piece of black paper. Because on the transparency it has like really light writing, and you can't really see it against the lighter pink. So that's why I went ahead, so you can see it in this shot, you can see the writing on the transparency, and so I had to use a darker color to kind of make that visible. So on my little journaling card, my watercolor card, I go ahead and I adhere foam tape. And then I'm using this floss that's for the, I think it's for the So Easy, which I have. I don't know that I've ever used it, and so I'm just using it like twine. It's basically what it is. And so I just wrap that around the card, and I end up taking a glue dot because it was a little loose in the front and adhering that to the back of the twine. This card base is actually, the white card base is Michaels 110-pound cardstock. It comes in packs of 100, and it was $14.99 regular, and then with 50% off, it's half of that. I didn't realize that they had that, so I don't know if I've just never seen it, or I usually don't go in that section where all the 8.5 by 11 paper is, so that might be why. But it's nice and heavy. I usually use like the 65-pound, which is not real strong. So I'm really happy that I found this, and they have a few different color packs, and so I'm really liking that. So I have the 3 hearts, and I was trying to decide what to do. So I basically just offset the hearts with the black in the front and the pink as kind of like the shadow. And then I also take the transparency, and you can't really tell on the video, but you can see the tape runner when I put the transparency over it. So I just took my little adhesive eraser and removed that, and then I end up just taking it just a little tiny bit of adhesive on one corner of the heart, and that holds fine. But that adhesive eraser is a lifesaver. I believe I got it at Joann's. When I got mine, it was in the art section, and I believe that's probably where you'll find it if you are looking for those. So since the journal card is popped up, I had to pop up my heart. So I just took a foam square so that it was flush with the journal card. And then I grabbed some, these are Lilac Lane sequins. And I do not recall what mixture this is. It's something I just got from scrapbook.com. And when I put the sequins on, I kind of just lay them there, or, you know, kind of get them unstuck from my fingers, and where they land on the card is pretty much where I put them. So I adhered those, and then I took my Wink of Stella and I just went over the teal lines. And I believe that's it for this card. So another easy card. I really liked being able to use my paper pad and some supplies that I wouldn't otherwise use. And I'm really looking forward to doing more of this because I have a ton of paper and it's kind of nice just to be able to see how it works with different things. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like the cards, and I hope it gives you some ideas for using some of your own paper pads. And I will catch you later. Thanks so much. Bye.